Time for another episode of some random dude on the internet looking at foam shoes. So these ones, I made the mistake of telling people to recommend a different model for me to review. I opened that door and people were like, oh, do this model. I don't even remember what it's called. Let me check that real quick. I never do research on these. I don't even remember what I ordered. All right, these are the Bubble Crush Clogs, AKA the Chunky Bros. I got them in the black and gum. The viewer had requested I got them in black and orange, and there was a pair of black and orange, but they were called something different, and they had like this copper stripe on the heel, and they were not in stock. I couldn't find those anywhere. So they did have these on the Crocs website, just in all black on sale for like 40 bucks or something, but I found them on Zappos with the black and the gum colorway, and it was around like 50 bucks. They were still on sale. I think these retail for initially around like 80 or something. So I opted for the black and the gum because I thought they would look a little better. So right off the bat, I've never been really drawn to these bubble ones, just because of how massive they are. They feel very heavy. So I know there's a lot of people that like this style, this whole bubble crush thing. I'm not personally one of them, but I figured, hey, we'll make a video on it. And if they're junk, I will send them back. But if they're pretty cool, we'll keep them. But I can already tell you I'm probably gonna send these back, but at least we got a video out of it. So the Bubble Crush, holy cow, that's a lot of a heel. That is a massive heel. Before even putting these on, I have a feeling that these are gonna fit like those blunt toe Crocs, to where when they raise the heel up so high, it fits more like an actual heel. And in the process, it eliminates the arch support, which is what I kind of ran into with those blunt toes. I kept the blunt toes because they look pretty dressy, they're pretty cool. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep these. But we'll throw them on foot. I do like that little gum color insert. So granted, these aren't the black and orange, the black and gum. Hopefully it suffices to fit the niche that the viewer was requesting to be fit. So they're not horrible looking. They're kind of sci-fi-ish, kind of futuristic. Kind of has this like liquid organic motif on the side, just with this flow pattern on the side. It reminds me of like a lava lamp. And then you got your gibbet holes on the top. This strap feels a little beefier, feels a little thicker than a standard Croc strap. Let's look at that in comparison. So you can see how much thicker that strap is on the back, which is something unique. But the overall top of it is pretty akin to the standard Croc, though this has a little different design element to it. It's not a straight strap across. It's got a little bit of a wave. They're probably carrying on that little liquidy bubble motif, hence the Bubble Crush. So these are definitely different. These are different than any Croc I've purchased thus far. So let's throw them on foot and get a little more information about them. And I'll walk around for a little bit and try not to just do it all in one go. I'll keep these on foot for a little bit and walk around, and more observations tend to come to mind the longer I have whatever I'm looking at on foot. So I will try to give them a thorough inspection. The Chunky Bros. They do look kind of cool, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, they look pretty cool. We'll see how they fit though. They can look like the coolest things ever created, but they fit like garbage. Yeah, this is a pretty pronounced heel. And my predictions were correct. Whoa. So the arch is eliminated. There is no arch support. It's like the blunt toes, but like further in that direction times 10. So I do feel like I've got a pair of heels on. I've never worn a pair of heels, but the amount of elevation difference between where my toes are and where my heel is pretty significant. These are quite heavy. I feel like I've got all right, this is a weird story. When I was a kid, my dad had these little sandbag weights that you could strap around your ankles. I don't know when he was using them, but I remember playing with them as a kid, and this is reminiscent of those. It feels like I've got these little little 2-pound weights on my feet. These are much heavier than those Salehi Bembury shoes. I can't think of the name of them offhand. I had spoken about those being heavy. These things right here. The suds. I'd spoken about how heavy the suds were and how they felt like a pair of steel toe boots. These just feel like I've got a 2-pound weight on my foot. So they're not as squishy as I anticipated. Here, we'll get the action angle. All right. I was expecting them to have a little more squish underfoot, just based on the amount of rubber underfoot. Yeah, that's an ankle breaker right there. But they're not very squishy. They're pretty firm. It feels pretty solid. Like it's just a rubber heel. I don't know if this is all foam or if they actually use some rubber in these. So there's not really any squish factor there. It's just pretty firm. It doesn't feel hard on foot, but I don't feel any give at all. And like I mentioned, the arch support kind of vanished. It seems like the toe grooves, if you know on Crocs, so they usually have those little toe grooves. Those feel a little more pronounced. I feel my toes kind of catching on those a little bit, or locking into those a little bit as I walk, but the arch support isn't really there. The fit is okay with these being a 12. In terms of like the length of it, I would say they run true to size, but I'm not confident how well they are locking onto my foot. There's a lot of play. I mean, they kind of have the standard looseness of a Croc fit on the top. Like well, I don't know if you've watched that video or not. I just did a video on the those Under Armour Curry foam toes, and I compared them on foot to those orange Crocs. And there's a lot more wiggle room on the top of the Crocs than there are the foam toes. So that wiggle room transfer over to these is still there like a standard Croc. And I know this explanation's getting a little convoluted, but what I'm getting at is having that weight underneath, it doesn't feel secure. Like these feel like an ankle breaker, just because there's not a lot that's grabbing and holding my foot in place to these shoes. They just feel too loose to be as high as they are. Like if you had to quick run up steps or something, or do any sort of quick maneuvering, whatever is happening in your life, and you gotta run, you're gonna break an ankle. You got this Bubble Crush on, get ready to crush your ankles. But if you're just about that style and you don't care about that, you're like, I don't care about breaking an ankle, I gotta look good, then hey, these might be for you. But I'm not about that ankle breaking life. So these are probably gonna go back to Zappos. But they'll have another one in their inventory if you're looking. If you want to get a pair of these Bubble Crush on sale, these will be back in stock at Zappos in probably a week. So to that viewer who requested the Bubble Crush, we'll call them the Ankle Crush. No. Thanks for the suggestion. I wouldn't have got these otherwise. These never would have been a video on my channel had you not requested them. So for that, I appreciate it. Thank you. And to other viewers, if you've got some different suggestions for things for me to review, throw them up there. I'm trying to get the Hiker X. I can't think of the name of them offhand. It's another very tall heeled option. Not as tall as these, but they've got a bit of a heel to them and a little more of an aggressive tread on the bottom, the Hikers do. So I'm trying to find a pair of the Hikers. I found a couple on eBay, but they're a little pricey. They had this Aries one that was kind of a curry yellow, like ochre, but it had like weird seashells on the gibbets and stuff, and some sort of rope situation on the front. But those are super expensive. So I'm looking for a decent hiker option, so I can do a video on those Hikers. But to anybody else, if you've got a Croc in mind that you want me to review, leave it down in the comments and I'll try to get it. Even if it's something that I normally wouldn't get otherwise, we'll get it for the views, we'll get it for the videos, for the review, for the YouTube, for the algorithm. So the Ankle Crush Clogs, not for me, but they might be for you. So I'll walk around a little longer and see if anything else comes to mind of these on foot. But I think I've kind of covered everything that I want to cover about them. I do feel like I'm a little taller. So if you're someone that likes to get footwear that has a little more height to it, these are probably an okay option, but just be cautious of the loose fit that I pointed out. Just when you get this high off the ground on your footwear, it's wise to have them kind of stable on your feet. Just makes me think of like wearing a pair of really tall boots without lacing them up. There's just a danger factor there with the rolling of the ankle. So if anything else comes to mind, I will add it. If not, these are the Ankle Crush Clogs. No, just kidding. The Bubble Crush. So, in black and gum, not too bad. Not for me though. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you have any thoughts on the Bubble Crush, leave them below. If not, then I will see you next time. I've got those Beetle Crocs coming. I got both of them. We'll do a video on that whenever they come. So, cheers.